This is a man that's on his game.
On his game.
Top of his game.
He's at the top of his game.
Top of his game. Such a consequential president of the United States, a Mount Rushmore kind of president.
Is on the ball. The man knows more than most of us have forgotten.
Was on his game.
I walk into the Oval Office or see him on Air Force One, I have to be on top of my game.
Do you believe President Biden is the future of the Democratic Party? The strongest person to represent Democrats in 2024?
Absolutely.
Biden is extraordinarily strong.
Is the strongest, most accomplished president we've had in my lifetime.
Boldest and strongest American presidents we have had.
Focused and disciplined leader.
Focused. His recall was good.
Focused. He's detail-oriented.
Fitness, his vigor is beyond question.
As vigorous from your private phone.
Boss as I have
I figured.
Fully vigorous and great mental and physical health.
Effective and capable president.
Fully capable of doing the job.
Capable and ready to serve another term.
Capable.
Seasoned and capable leader.
I have seen a lot of 72-year-olds not as capable as this 80-year-old.
We have a talented and capable president.
Yeah, but I don't think he's capable. I know he's capable.
He is capable, a strong and capable president, who is fully capable of competently leading our nation.
President Biden has a photographic memory.
Out of my mind that the president is mentally fit for office.
With the president's stamina, the president's wisdom, ability to get this done on behalf of the American people against anyone on any day.
Clearly, this president is fit to serve.
President Biden has proven himself to have a strong memory.
Smoking Joe Biden was on fire.
Biden is better equipped to do that than Joe Biden.
President Biden is absolutely fit.
President is extremely effective.
I've met no president like him.
Most accomplished president we've had in my lifetime.
President, he is fully coherent. He is on top of details.
He's definitely in better shape than I am, that's for sure. He's very fit. He works out almost every day.
I know that he is ready for this campaign. I have seen how effective he has been up close and personal.
We see Joe Biden up close. We know how attuned he is to the issues, how informed he is. And I debate with him about legislation, and not debate, but discuss it with him. He's right there.
Absolutely. He has more energy than I do. He works us all under the table. I can say that with certainty.
And he puts many of us to shame with his energy.
I can tell you, having traveled with him a fair amount, sometimes he's hard to keep up with.
Kind of like limitless reserves of energy.
Energizing, he cares about issues. He's Joe Biden. And Joe Biden, there's nobody better than Joe Biden.
But how it is hard for us to keep up with this president.
Clear to me that he had the energy and the ability to continue to do this work.
I can't even keep up with it.
That was filled with passion and power and wisdom and energy.
I see his vigor, I see his energy, I see his passion.
He's got the energy and he's ready to take this on.
I have not heard a single person express anything negative.
Have you heard any concerns from anyone who has met with President Biden about him seeming a little slower?
No.
No, I don't have any concerns, and that's from personal interactions.
Do you share those concerns?
I don't share those concerns.
But can you honestly say you don't have any concerns about Joe Biden that night in these debates?
I do not have concerns.
I mean, there should be no concern.
Do you have any concerns about his age? Do you have any concerns about whether or not he should be the nominee?
I mean, I think right now, when it comes to the president's age, folks are talking about how he's 81.
Did he lay any concerns that you may have had about his age or his ability to do the job?
I was never really concerned with that.
Listen, as it relates to me, I'm ready if necessary, but it's not going to be necessary.
There's not a problem. This president is going to be able to sell a record.
Are you worried that Biden is a liability for your most vulnerable members?
No.
At the top of the ticket, given those concerns.
Responsible. I revere his record. I mean, what he's done in 3 years has been a masterclass.
I have every confidence in his abilities as president and his ability to continue doing the remarkable job that he's doing.
I have complete confidence in the president.
Because what I've heard from all the other elected officials I've talked to is they have confidence in Joe Biden.
I could not have more confidence in the president.
He wouldn't be running if he weren't confident he's up for the job.
He has my full support. I'm a co-chair for the Biden-Harris campaign.
I have great confidence in this president.
I'm not engaging in any hypotheticals. You can see that I'm all in for Joe Biden.
I'm not going to engage in that hypothetical because Joe Biden is very much alive.
As someone who was able to interact with him, I never questioned his mental acuity.
Never saw any cognitive decline.
You did not see any decline from 2024 Joe Biden to 2021 Joe Biden?
Not when I said that.
I had never seen him and walked away thinking he can't do this anymore. He was always on top of his brief.
And I never, ever felt like I saw anything that was decline. Now,
I'm not lying. I'm telling you a fact.
But if there ever is a problem, do you think that you could go tell the American public? Do you think in your role that you're in a position to do that?
Who cares if someone makes a gaffe? Every person makes a gaffe in conversations.
These mix-ups happen.
So I don't really care if he was off for 90 minutes and didn't put on like people wanted him to put on.
You can go over whether he slips up and says one name when he wants to say another name.
He's always had a slight stutter. And I think his staff overprotects him.
It's because of his age that he's been so successful.
His age is an asset.
His age is his age, yes.
As I age, I appreciate wisdom even more.
He's bright, he's experienced, and with age also comes incredible wisdom. This is the most prepared person ever to be president of the United States.
I think it's wrong to look at age. I think we should look at capacity. I think we should look at acuity. I think we should look at leadership.
So you're not concerned about his age at all?
I'm not concerned about his age.
We're all aware of how he's doing. Our country has watched our president lead. And yes, we've also seen the fact that he's 10 years older than he was 10 years ago.
Because of his experience, his long-term, his age, he knows the issues so well.
The flip side of this coin is that he has a tremendous amount of wisdom and experience.
President Biden would be one of the oldest presidents ever elected. The oldest president. All right, the oldest president ever.
And I'm not a doctor. I can't say what happens 3-4 years down the road.
I'm not a doctor. Aging happens quite quickly.
Sharper than anyone I've spoken to.
He's sharp, he's fit, he's always answering questions.
He is sharp. He is on top of things.
Incredibly sharp, incredibly probing, incredible command of the details.
And the man is sharp. The man knows what he's talking about. He does the job.
He's sharp. He's engaged. He pushes us.
He was sharp. He asked good questions. He probed and had good conversation.
Sharp fit.
Joe Biden's mental acuity is very, very on. He's one of the smartest, sharpest people I've met in D.C.
I've seen the president twice in the last 2 weeks. I've had a conversation with him. He's completely mentally sharp.
You think he was as sharp as you?
I said I had not seen decline.
There is nothing to these challenges, these suggestions that somehow he's not sharp and he's not capable.
He is as sharp as ever.
I'm sick and tired of everybody talking about his age.
Does the president have the stamina, physically and mentally, do you think, to continue on even after 2024?
Don, you're asking me this question. Oh my gosh, he's the president of the United States.
The issue is more around ageism and ableism, and not what this President Biden has done.
Absolutely outrageous to question the president's experience.
That is not a question that we should be even asking.
Less time on his age and whether or not he's going to run, a little more time on the damn record.
His age didn't prevent him from passing the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act in order to keep our communities safe. His age did not prevent him from passing bipartisan infrastructure.
The president has no impairment.
I do not believe that Joe Biden has a problem leading for the next 4 years.
I would say that age is more than a chronological fact.
His age didn't keep him from lifting 50% of children out of poverty.
I saw President Biden not very long ago, and I thought he was in good shape.
Met with the president, 5 or 6 weeks ago. We had a great discussion. It seemed fine to me.
Joe Biden is going to be fine.
Biden's in great shape. Look at the State of the Union.
The president is in good shape, in good health, and is ready to lead in our second term.
And he showed exactly how with it he is.
And I wish that people could see what I see.
He was fine.
But he's somebody that one-on-one and in small groups has always been the dynamic, thoughtful leader that he is today.
His mental acuity is great. It's fine.
It's as good as it's been over the years.
Bold and vibrant president, which we do in Joe Biden, somebody who is bold.
Joe Biden is extraordinarily strong. He is extraordinarily smart, an extraordinary leader.
I think that there is a huge cover-up underway here.
Cover-up is a very loaded term.
It's the cheap fakes video, and that's exactly what they are. They are cheap fakes video. They are done in bad faith.
We're going to talk about cognitive impairment now.
Last time you met with him in person.
I'm not going to comment on my meetings with the president.
House Democrats will defend President Biden today. We will defend President Biden tomorrow. We will defend President Biden next week. We will defend President Biden next month. We will defend President Biden next year. We will defend President Biden until the very end.
It does not have to do, they have nothing to do with his health.
I think that, again, I have not made a personal assessment, but at that time, certainly of Joe Biden's mental decline.
Not make a judgment about a presidency on one debate.
And let me tell you, no one claimed that he was unintelligent or that there was some level of decline to where he was unable to comprehend or unable to perform. That did not exist.
And well, Sarah, you can put anonymous quotes up here day after day after day, and I can tell you
it's not just anonymous, though, Senator. It's not just anonymous. People have come out full. I'll let you answer the question, but it isn't just anonymous. That was one person.
Let me finish answering.
Sure.
They say we got to have the back of this president. You don't turn your back because of one performance. What kind of party does that? It's been a masterclass.
Do you regret saying that President Biden had a mental acuity? He had a sharpness to him. You said that up until July of last year.
I said what I believe to be true.
Biden should not run again for president in 2024.
The decision is very much above my pay grade.
The cover-up. They're going to say she knew, she covered it up. How do you answer that charge, considering what we have seen transpire over the last month?
First, I think it's BS. Second, I don't think it's particularly relevant.
Striking contrast, our colleagues have switched over from being impeachment investigators for constitutional high crimes and misdemeanors, which is how this whole thing started, to being amateur memory specialists, giving us their drive-by diagnoses of the President of the United States.
The way that the president's demeanor in that report was characterized could not be more wrong. I speak with not only sincerity, but with a real firsthand account of watching him do this work. I have no reluctance in saying that. No, of course I don't.
Any regrets about what you told the American people?
No, not at all. Not at all.
He was sharp. He was on his feet. I saw it. Live event. I had meetings with him a couple of times.
Senator, on his feet is not praise. He can speak in sentences is not praise.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
That debate performance was the first time I saw anything like that out of President Biden.
I saw the debate like every other American. We were, surprised, shocked even.
I never saw that person, not a single time, and I was in the Oval Office every day, that was on that debate stage.
So the first time I saw an incident where President Biden seemed to me to not be on top of his game was his debate with President-elect Trump. First time I saw or heard anything that made me really question his fitness to serve a second term was that debate. I never saw any episode or incident with Joe Biden as we saw on that debate stage. Do not hang out with the president on the weekends. I don't spend time with him socializing and in person.
So let me tell you, if Joe Biden was mentally deficient in some way and he was still able to keep this sucker on the tracks, then give me a mentally deficient Joe Biden any given day.